The Hollow Whispers, Episode 3, The Roots Remember. Recap. In 1887, a child named Elspeth Graye was abandoned in Black Hollow Forest. In present day, Clara Wynne, a filmmaker, went missing after investigating the haunting myths of the forest. She returned mute, whispering, A month later, the Dead Light Chronicles team ventured into the woods to uncover the truth. Inside, they discovered an underground labyrinth of horrors, haunted by dolls, warped time, and Elspeth herself still a child, still waiting. Des fell into darkness, Jonas was taken. Only Mira and Rachel escaped, but the Hollow is not finished with them. Chapter 1, The Remaining, October 31st, 1:47 a.m., 6 days after the expedition. Rachel hasn't spoken in days. She lies on the motel bed in Darlow, eyes open but blank, whispering in a tongue Mira can't recognize. Latin, Old English, sometimes just nonsense. Her hand scribbles symbols on the wall with a dry red marker, shapes Mira realizes aren't random. They match the runes carved inside the dollhouse tree. Mira records everything. Desperate, exhausted. In one recording, Rachel's whisper becomes a voice Mira doesn't recognize. Younger, softer.
I remember you.
It's Elspeth. Chapter 2, The Warning. Mira visits Mr. Harrow one last time. He's coughing blood but still lucid.
You saw her.
He croaks.
You brought her closer.
Closer to what?
He doesn't answer. Instead, he hands her a book, a family ledger from 1862, the Graye lineage. She flips through. At the bottom of a brittle page, Miriam Graye, sister to Elspeth, left the village at age 9, changed name to... The rest is smudged. But one photo is clear, a girl who looks exactly like Clara Wynne. Chapter 3, A Haunting in the Blood. Mira pieces it together. Clara is a descendant of the Graye family, likely Miriam's bloodline. That's why she was drawn here, why Elspeth called her Mama. It wasn't random. It was ancestral. She visits St. Halloran's where Clara is still institutionalized. In her room, chalk dolls cover every inch of the walls, each missing one eye. One doll has a red thread coming from its mouth to the floor. Mira kneels.
Clara, Elspeth is still down there, and she's growing stronger.
Clara's eyes finally meet hers, and she smiles. Clara says,
She's not waiting anymore. She's becoming.
Chapter 4, Beneath Still Lives. Meanwhile, Jonas wakes up. He's alive, but barely. He's in a chamber of roots, suspended like a marionette in a nest of threads. His limbs won't move. The ceiling above pulses like a throat. Across from him, a doll speaks, with Des's voice.
She's part of the forest now. You will be too.
Every breath Jonas takes echoes like he's breathing through the forest. His thoughts aren't his own. He sees flashes, Rachel drawing, Mira crying, Clara whispering, Elspeth's eyes everywhere. Then a single, booming whisper fills the space.
The roots remember, and you forgot me!
Chapter 5, Rachel's Return. Rachel wakes up screaming. Mira rushes in. Rachel's nose bleeds black. She whispers,
We left someone behind, not Jonas.
Mira's confused.
Elspeth wasn't alone down there. There's something beneath her.
Mira checks the footage again. In the shrine, just before Des fell, there's a flicker. Another shape behind the throne. Massive, rooted, eyes inside bark. It wasn't Elspeth's voice that whispered, "Stay," on Clara's recording. It was older. Chapter 6. Black Hollow's Heart. Mira and Rachel returned to the forest, armed only with light, rope, and their recorders. This time the forest is waiting. Trees bend to let them pass. No birds, no mist, just silence. The dollhouse tree is now fully closed. But when Rachel places her hand against it, the bark peels back like skin. They enter again, but it's different now. The underground labyrinth is changing, darker, deeper, alive. Rooms rearrange themselves. Gravity pulls strangely. Rachel's flashlight goes out. Mira hears crying, and this time she follows. Chapter 7. The Forgotten. They find Jonas, but he's not hanging anymore. He's kneeling, eyes closed, mouth stitched, wooden shards in his arms like veins. He opens his mouth, but instead of words, dolls crawl out, dozens of them. Rachel vomits. Mira drags her backward, but behind them, Elspeth. Her skin is bark, her dress is woven from moss and hair. Her voice is split, part child, part something else. She says,
You left us. You always leave.
She raises her hand. The dolls freeze mid-motion.
You can still stay.
Rachel steps forward.
What is this?
Elspeth's head twitches.
I wasn't made.
She points to the floor.
He was.
Chapter 8. The Hollow God. The roots part. Beneath them is a hole. Inside, a creature, enormous, ancient, wrapped in layers of trees and bone, eyes like tunnels, hands like malformed dolls. Elspeth kneels.
My father! The Hollow One!
It pulses, and Mira understands. This is not just a cursed forest. It's a womb, a forgotten god, birthed from abandonment, from grief, from the cries of children never found. The dolls, the voices, the dreams, all echoes of this buried deity. And Elspeth is not its prisoner. She is its chosen. Chapter 9. Sacrifice. The Hollow One speaks, not in sound, but in memory. Rachel sees her childhood, her brother's funeral, her mother's silence. Mira sees herself leaving her sister's grave.
Stay and never be alone again.
Rachel staggers forward, but Mira stops her.
It's feeding on this. It wants us to ache.
Then Mira pulls out the last piece of evidence she has, Clara's necklace, passed to her by Mr. Harrow. She throws it at Elspeth.
You're not forgotten.
Elspeth freezes, her eyes flood black. The forest shudders. And in that moment, Jonas blinks. He's still there. Chapter 10. The Breaking. Jonas. Burn it. Rachel pulls a flare, lights it. The roots scream. The Hollow One recoils. Dolls erupt from the walls. Elspeth's face splits open into a gaping mouth, screaming. Rachel throws the flare. The shrine ignites. Mira grabs Jonas. They run. As the tunnels collapse, the Hollow screams.
You always come back.
The forest caves in on itself. The dollhouse tree splinters, and for the first time in centuries, Black Hollow is silent. Weeks later, Mira uploads the recovered footage to the cloud, but she doesn't post it, not yet. Rachel disappears. Ona speaks little, but keeps a single doll with him. Its eye is missing. It never moves. Clara is transferred, but now she sleeps through the night. Until one night, Mira receives a file in her inbox. No sender, just a clip. At 3:33 a.m., from a New Forest trail, a small child, barefoot, smiling. She mouths,
Mama always comes back.